Pop stars, I am so excited today. So we actually have this awesome volcano that we're going to be doing today. So this is from Discovery and it is a glowing volcano. Very, very cool. So we're actually gonna watch your volcano instantly erupt. Oh my goodness. And we're gonna go ahead and open this thing up and build an awesome volcano. All right, so let's check out all the cool things that this thing has in it. Okay, so there is this like gigantic volcano poster. Oh my goodness. So we have the glowing volcano. Volcanoes are openings in the Earth's surface. They can release ash, gas, and magma. When active and erupting. Very cool. This is like a huge poster. I'm gonna go ahead and set this aside. Let's go ahead and take a look at these instructions here. First, we need to check for all the materials, make sure that we have everything. So we have A, which is a volcano base. I think that's what this is. B is the volcano structure. Okay, so I'm actually thinking this is the base, this is the structure. C, plastic wrap. Oh, I guess it makes sense because there's two of them, and there's two of these. I'm gonna have to say that this is C. D, eruption tube. Well, that is clearly this. Oh, look at this, we have a visitor. Hi, Kitty. Welcome to the jungle. All right, E, adhesive squares. Okay, so that's gonna be these. Oh no, wait, this is F. Where are the adhesive squares? Uh-oh. Oh, here we go, here we go. Found them. Of course, we have our adhesive tape, so we already found that. We have a paintbrush. We have glow in the dark paint. This is exciting. So this one is actually separate from our other paints. So glow in the dark, special, these ones, normal. We have to prepare the workspace, so we want to find a flat surface. Okay, awesome. Cover your work area with scrap paper, newspaper, or paper towels, or I'm just gonna use my desk. Lay out all of your materials. Keep the kit box nearby for ideas and inspiration. Done. Step 1, build your volcano. A, apply 3 pieces of the adhesive square foams. Let's do it. Okay, looks like we're gonna kind of like wrap it around like that, I guess. That looks about right. It already has kind of like bends in it, so I'm just gonna bend it actually on all of the little parts, thinking that this is actually going to make it a little bit more round, because right now it's very boxy and looks like a square. That'll definitely make it curve a little bit more. Make it look more volcano-y. There we go. I should do it like right there. That looks about right. Okay, so I have a kitty over here. Okay, so I'm gonna take my foam squares, them to the inside. Okay, 1, 2, and 3. Peel off the other side so that it's nice and sticky. Ah, I got one stuck to my finger. Get off. We can go ahead and stick these. Oh, okay. I think right there is probably gonna be a good spot. Does it look round? It looks round-ish, kind of. Looks good to me. B, so we want to place the eruption tube. Eruption tube. Okay, so we're gonna place that eruption tube through the hole of the volcano base. Okay, so this is our volcano base right here. I'm gonna open this up and then we're gonna stick that tube through there like this. Okay, all right, pretty easy. Got it, check. We have our eruption tube. It's gone through the base of the volcano. Okay, so now attach the double stick tape, 2 squares, F. Okay, so we're gonna attach them at the little base right here. Okay. Not like sticking all the way through. That makes me a little bit nervous. Okay, all right, so I'm gonna flip this over. I'm gonna go ahead and get my tape here. I should probably tear it apart, maybe? I hope I'm doing this correctly. I mean, it makes sense to me to do it like that. Oh, this is sticky here. So I'm gonna stick that there. Got it. This is double-sided, right? I hope so. Okay, it is. All right. So we've got all of our stickies. I'm gonna go ahead and hopefully get this thing nice and centered up. All right. I feel like this is looking pretty good. It's starting to look more volcano-y to me. What do you guys think at home? Does this look like it's coming out to be a volcano? Now we're on to step 2. So we have to wrap the volcano. Ask an adult. good news, I'm an adult. Unwrap the plastic wrap, these guys right here, so we had 2 of those, and cut each roll into 3 to 6 inch strips. Fill a cup of water, carefully dip the plastic wrap into the strips of water, making sure it's fully submerged. Oh boy. Smooth out the piece with 2 fingers, squeezing the excess water. Looks like I gotta go ahead and get some water. 3, 2, 1. Water!
Yeah, I love some water. I'm so thirsty right now.
Silly dinosaur, this water isn't for you. This is to make our volcano.
Yeah, but I just want some water.
I agree, water is super great for you. You definitely need some water. This water is special because it's going to help us to make our awesome volcano. We've got our strips here, so it said that we need to cut 3 to 6 inch strips. Here we go. Roll 1 is all done. Time for roll number 2. Our rolls have all been cut into these 3 to 6 inch strips here. Next part of the instructions is we have to get these wet. This is going to create a plaster for our volcano. It's gonna make it nice and smooth, and then we'll be able to paint it. All right, so let's go ahead and get this plaster onto our volcano.
I'm so excited to see how this volcano is gonna turn out. LolaPOP, what do you think? Is it gonna look awesome? I think it's gonna look awesome. Or should I say, roarsome? Roar!
I think it's gonna come out amazing. I cannot wait to get this plaster onto the volcano, so then that way we can paint it and then we can have an eruption. It's gonna be awesome.
Back up, dinosaur.
Ooh, getting this all wet, and I gotta wring out the water in there, and it like feels really mushy. Like when I first put it in there, it's really hard, and then as soon as you get it wet, it turns into like this mush. So then that way we can really spread it out there, make it nice and smooth on there. We're gonna have a really smooth surface for our volcano. It's gonna look awesome. More strips. Oh, we have our jungle beast coming back to join us. Hello, friend. I think he's very curious about the dinosaur. Are you getting curious over here, my curious kitty? Meow, meow. What is happening over here, kitty? What is going on? It's my Lola kitty over here. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Kitty, probably shouldn't be messing with the water. All right, looks like this side is completely covered. So we're gonna rotate. I don't have too much more left, but I still have a ton of these strips left. We're just gonna really cover this thing completely. Now the goal is to like really use my fingers here so that I smooth this out, because the smoother that I can make it, and then when it dries, it'll be like a really, really smooth surface. So when I go to paint it, it'll look awesome. Like it's gonna be perfect. It's gonna be like a completely smooth surface. All right, so since I have pretty much the entire part of the volcano covered, I'm gonna go ahead and start plastering around the base here. Wow, pop stars, this is coming out so great. Okay, so the instructions say that we have to actually let this dry overnight. So we're gonna go ahead and let this dry out. What do you think? How do you think this is coming along?
Hey, wait a second. I thought that I was your assistant.
You are my assistant. I was just kidding. But we do also have our special friend over here. So he's also helping us out. But what do you guys think at home? How do you think this volcano is turning out? I'm so excited to see what it's going to look like tomorrow once we get all of the paint on it. All right, we'll see you in the morning, Pop Stars. Good night. Welcome back, Pop Stars. Okay, so this has sat overnight, and I have to tell you, it's ready. It's nice and dry. It's solid. I mean, this thing literally, it's like a brick. It is completely solid. So I'm super excited because step number 3 is to paint your volcano. Yay! Okay, so we want to make sure that we have a cup of water nearby to rinse the brush when we're changing the colors and of course, keep paper towel. Okay, so check, we've got our water. Check, we have our paper towels. It says that we need to keep the poster nearby. Okay, so we can look at some photos of real volcanoes so that we can be creative with our own design. We can also use the glow-in-the-dark paint. Oh, I'm so excited. Once we've painted our volcano, let it dry for 2 to 4 hours. Clearly, we're gonna have to let this thing dry for a little bit and then we'll be able to erupt our volcano. I'm so excited.
Yeah, this is gonna be awesome. I can't wait to erupt the volcano. It's gonna be like, whoa, and it's gonna blow everywhere and it's gonna be so cool and I'm so excited.
You are so right. This is gonna be absolutely amazing. All right, let's go ahead and start painting our volcano. Okay, so we have our different paint colors right here that this came with. I'm really actually liking these colors. These are very volcanic. All right, let's go ahead and I'm gonna start with the brown one at the base. All right, let's do this. This did come with this like sponge brush, so I'm gonna start off with this and see how this goes. But I do have my other paint brushes that I can use. Although this does seem to be going on pretty easily, which is awesome. All right, so at this point, I have covered this in as much brown as I really want. And yeah, it has a few little spots in there that aren't quite covered all the way with the brown, but that's okay because I mean, it's a volcano or, you know, it's a mountain, but I mean, hey, show me a mountain that actually is perfect. Okay, fine. So maybe there are perfect mountains. But you know what this actually reminds me of is Mount Fuji. So Mount Fuji is actually in Japan, which is really cool. And if you haven't seen that mountain, it's really cool. You should definitely check it out. It's awesome because it has like the snow cap that's on there. That's what this looks like right now. And then of course the mountain itself. But we're gonna make this look more than just like a mountain with a snow cap. It's a volcano. So let's turn this into a volcano. I'm actually gonna go ahead and start off with the yellow here. It is the lightest color and I think it's gonna be a great like base color for the volcano. I'm just gonna paint this all on there. Just really cover this whole area that's all white. Basically at this point, I don't want any part of this to be white. And it's okay if it kind of overlaps a little bit onto the brown, no big deal. Just kind of overlapping. It's not perfect. Just kind of get in there with any of those little spots that I may have missed. I don't want any of it to be left out. All right, this is coming out great. I am seriously loving this. What a cool volcano. Now what I'm gonna do, now that I've covered all of the white, I'm actually gonna take the yellow down even further onto the volcano, kind of really make it all just kind of blend out a little bit. Not really a rhyme or reason behind this. It's just kind of blending and having some fun. You know, I've never made a volcano. I feel like that was something that like I should have done in school at one point in time, but I was never really given that opportunity to. So listen, if you have an opportunity to make a volcano, this is super fun. You should definitely check it out. Definitely do it. It's amazing. And who doesn't like to play with some paint and get in here and just have some fun? Looks like I'm coming in on the end of my yellow paint. I'm hoping that I can make it all the way around. Last little bit right there. Okay. All right, I made it. All right, now it says that we're actually supposed to rinse this off in between colors, but I really want to blend some of this orange in there. I'm thinking that this orange color is actually gonna look really nicely. I'm gonna come a little bit further down with the orange on the volcano because I think that that's really gonna look nice on there. So I'm just gonna get in here with it. I'm not rinsing my paintbrush. I'm just gonna start blending it. Now the goal is not necessarily to cover up the brown because the volcano is brown, but I do want to blend the orange and the yellow together, make everything seem like it's on purpose, basically. So if I wanna take that orange all the way up, big strokes, big strokes. Look at that. Ooh, that is coming out nicely. I'm loving this. It's looking great. All the way up there. I'm gonna blend this one a little bit more. Yes, look at that. Look at how great that looks. Oh my goodness, this is coming along so nicely. Wow, look at this thing. This looks awesome. I mean, this looks like a real volcano. It's so cool. All right, so I'm gonna close up this orange here, and now I'm gonna come in with the red. All right, now with the red, it's a little bit tricky. I'm not sure if I really wanna come in with this foam brush that they gave us. Number one, I'm kind of wearing it out a little bit from this project. No big deal, because I do have some other awesome paintbrushes that I can use, because this is where I'm gonna really come in with a little bit more detail for the lava coming down. And I think this part is kind of important, so I'm actually gonna use this brush for that. I mean, that looks pretty cool. Ooh, very lava-esque. All right, so now I've added all of the details of this cool volcano. I think this looks awesome, but I think it's time that we go ahead and add our special glow in the dark paint. I'm so excited to see how this is gonna come out.
Yeah, I think this is gonna be awesome. The volcano's gonna glow in the dark, and I glow in the dark. Did you know that my scars right here, that these glow in the dark? It's gonna be so cool. We're gonna be like matching.
What do you guys think? Do you think that this is gonna look so cool once it glows in the dark? Do you think that it's gonna glow green? Is it gonna glow orange? Is it gonna glow purple? What color do you think it's gonna glow? I know that the paint color itself is orange, but I've seen before where sometimes, even if it is that color, it ends up glowing something else. Painting the lava, painting the lava. Ooh. I really just wanna highlight where the lava glow is going. So I don't wanna put too much of this on there. All right, that does it, pop stars. All of our volcano has been painted with the special glow-in-the-dark paint. I can't wait to see what this is going to look like. Check this out. Wow, check this out. Look at how cool this is. Look, it's glowing. How neat. And you know what? So I know that you might have guessed all different colors, but did you realize that it was actually going to glow the same color paint that I painted over top of? So if you see, I painted over the red, and the red is what's glowing. That's so cool.
Wow, this is awesome. Check out this volcano. It's like glowing, and it's so cool. And I love the colors. Hey LolaPOP, is it time for this volcano to erupt?
That's a great question. It is just about time for this volcano to erupt. But first, we have to add all of our awesome ingredients to it. Welcome back, pop stars. It is time for the moment that you've all been waiting for. It's eruption time.
Yeah, eruption time. It's time for the volcano to erupt. LolaPOP, I am so ready for this.
Me too. Boys and girls, if you are so ready for this volcano to erupt, give us a big thumbs up. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and fill our tube here. Whoa, okay. I'm going to down on the baking soda a little bit. It's really going in there. We have quite a bit of baking soda that's in there. Okay, so we're gonna see how this goes. We're gonna go ahead and stick our baking soda tube back into the base of this volcano. Woo! There we go, buddy. We're gonna take our magic red solution. Look at this. Check this out. Whoa! Look at that. Yeah. Okay, cool. Here we go. Baking soda. Oh, there we go. We got an eruption. It's going down the side of the volcano. Whoa! Look at it. It's going down. That's so cool. Whoa!
Look at all the lava coming out of the volcano.
I know. This is so awesome. Look at it. Look at all the bubbles coming out of there. Can you guys see those bubbles? Look at that. It almost looks like a little inchworm because of all the little bubbles that are coming out. That's so cool. All right, pop stars, if you had as much fun making this amazing volcano with all the lava and the painting and the crafting and the cool things that are in there, be sure to give this video a big thumbs up, subscribe to our channel. I can't wait to see you on the next episode of LolaPOP. Parents, grandparents, teachers, babysitters, I would love to be your friend on social media. Let's connect on Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok.